Hi guys, thanks so much for joining us this evening on another edition of Exploring Dream Vacations by Travel Pros. My name is Taya Clifton and I'll be your host tonight. We're also joined by Glenda Stevens, who is my fellow travel consultant with Travel Pros, as well as the president, Jennifer Garris, is here with us as well. Our special guest speaker is Regional Sales Manager Rosalind Domdom, who is with Virgin Voyages Cruises, and that is what we're going to dive into this evening. Virgin Voyages are adult-only cruises. Let me say that again. Adult-only cruises, no kids, which I personally think is fabulous. Nothing against the kids. We all love them and have them, but there's a time and place for everything. And this is definitely the time that is all about you and not the kids. You guys are going to love the ship that they have to offer. I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to Rosalind in just a little bit, just to go over a few things. These are pretty much all-inclusive cruises. It includes your food, your Wi-Fi, your group classes, all of your gratuities, your drinks, not the alcohol, your standard drinks, but everything that you guys can imagine. They're yacht-inspired designs, snazzy interior, mood lighting, just kind of what you would expect from Virgin. That was Richard Branson, right? I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to Rosalind without further ado. Thank you so much.
Ahoy, everyone. Thank you so much, Taya, Glenda, and Jennifer for hosting this. Really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and start sharing my screen. Just let me know when you all can see it, please. Or if someone can give me a thumbs up, although I can't see the chat. Taya, can you just unmute yourself and just let me know if you can see my screen?
It's up.
Okay, perfect. So ahoy, everyone. Again, I'm Rosalind from Virgin Voyages. I promised to make this short, sweet, and fun. We have a lot of exciting news and updates about Virgin Voyages. So feel free to use the chat function for any questions and comments, and I will be happy to address that at the end. So ship is actually happening. It already happened after a very long, difficult and long wait. We officially launched October 6th with our Mermaiden voyage. With our very first ship, Scarlet Lady, we are so excited. It finally happened, and even more excited that we are TripAdvisor's #1 rated cruise line. We are so excited to finally have all of our sailors who've been waiting for so long to actually experience what it means to set sail the Virgin Way. We are even more thrilled that we are Cruise Critics' Best New Cruise Ship for 2021. So we've had a lot of amazing reviews, great feedback, anything from our food being so freaking awesome, not like the typical cruise ship food, to our crew and our service, to the stunning design, and of course, being adults only is amazing, especially now more than ever, to get away from those kids. I just wanted to give some visuals just so you can see what the vibe of Virgin is all about. So this was during our launch in New York City. Again, very much a boutique hotel look and feel. We like to say a lot of Instagrammable spots on board, a lot of sexy spots on board, very intimate spaces that don't feel like you're on a traditional cruise ship. Here are some images from our private beach club in Bimini in the Bahamas. So a lot of our itineraries stop here, and I'll be sharing more pictures of what we have going on at Bimini. So just as a timeline, we have 3 ships that are going out. It's crazy to think that before October of last year, we had 0. By August of this year, we'll have 3. So Scarlet Lady, again, launched October in Miami. Our second ship, Valiant, is launching very soon out of Barcelona in May. And then Resilient Lady is launching this August out of Athens. So as far as what it means to set sail the Virgin Way, if you all know anything about Richard Branson and all of his Virgin companies, we always want to disrupt the industry and do things very differently. What we mean by this at Virgin Voyages is that we are breaking all the rules and we are creating our own rules and not looking to existing cruise lines for inspiration, because we really want to do things so differently than what everyone else is doing. So of course, we're going to be a little bit more rock and roll, more edgy, more fun, but whatever we do, it's always about delivering those amazing customer experiences. So a couple of highlights about what it means to set sail the Virgin Way. First and foremost, we are adults only. You have to be 21 to book. So we are very excited about that, since there's not a lot of cruise lines that offer that adults only experience. You all don't have to worry about any kids running around screaming anywhere and everywhere, because they're not there. And then moving on to our epic design. Like I said earlier, we like to say that we're more of a floating resort at sea, very much a boutique hotel look, feel, vibe, and design. And like I said earlier, a lot more intimate spaces that don't feel like the traditional cruise ship. And then with our 20 eateries, we're breaking all the food and beverage rules. So we're happy to share that there are no buffets, there's no main dining room, no formal dress code, and no formal seating times. We really wanted to take away all of those rules, all of those formalities about traditional cruise dining, and just focus on delivering amazing dining experiences. And then lastly, with our destinations, we want all of our sailors to feel fully immersed wherever we're going. So this means that we're going to have very long stays, a lot of overnights, and just really epic experiences that are done the Virgin way. So at Virgin Voyages, we really hate the idea of nickel and diming on cruising. There are no hidden fees, no surprises anywhere. So definitely more inclusive. Everything you see here is included in the voyage fare, all of our food and restaurants, all tips, Wi-Fi, essential drinks, which are the majority of non-alcoholic beverages, all group fitness classes, and all of the onboard entertainment. So we've had a lot of great feedback about our inclusions because these things can definitely add up on other cruise lines and sometimes can even double or triple the cost of the initial fare. And speaking of no nickel and diming, we also want to make sure that we're offering very reasonable pricing. So on this slide right here, you're going to see some of the examples of our beer, wine, and liquor. And we're happy to share that a good percentage of our drinks are under $10, and they're always inclusive of tax and tip. So just going to give a quick overview of some of our itineraries here. So we are launching 4 ships, again, Scarlet Lady, year-round out of Miami, doing the 4 and 5 nights, going to Mexico and the Caribbean, and they'll all go to our private beach club in Bimini in the Bahamas. Ship number 2, Valiant Lady. She is launching very soon in May, where she'll do 3 7-night neds out of Barcelona, and all of them will include an overnight in Ibiza. Some of them will include an overnight in addition to Cannes and Malaga. And then Valiant Lady will make her way to Miami in the winter, where we've got 6 and 8 night new Caribbean itineraries that'll make stops in San Juan, Puerto Rico, St. Croix, US Virgin Islands, and Roatan. And then ship number 3, Resilient Lady, is launching this August out of Athens. So we've got 2 7-night Greek island itineraries with overnights in either Mykonos or Dubrovnik. And then Resilient Lady will make her way to San Juan, Puerto Rico in the winter, where we've got 2 7-night Southern Caribbean itineraries, a lot of the ABC islands for these sailings. And then finally, ship number 4, we are excited to finally reveal ship number 4, not launching this year, but we will be revealing her name and where she's going. So just get ready, get excited for these 4 ships coming from Virgin. So just going to give a quick overview of all of our itineraries, but this first one on Scarlet Lady is our 4-night fire and sunset soiree that is going to Key West and our beach club at Bimini. And then we also have our 5-night Mayan Soul that is going to Costa Maya. And our 5-night Riviera Maya that is going to Cozumel, Playa del Carmen. And our last one, our 5-night Dominican Days, is going to Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. So with all of these, you'll notice that we do have a late departure, 7 p.m. out of Miami, which is great for those who want to fly in same day. And then moving on to ship number 2, Valiant Lady. We've got the Western Caribbean Charm. This is 6 nights. Again, this is launching in November when she comes back to Miami. So this is going to Roatan, Costa Maya, and our beach club at Bimini. And then our 8-night Eastern Caribbean Antilles, like I said earlier, Puerto Plata, DR, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and St. Croix. And then Valiant Lady, like I said earlier, is officially launching in May. So we've got 3 7-nights. This first one is our French Days and Ibiza Nights, going to amazing destinations with an overnight in Cannes and Ibiza here. Our 7-night Spanish Obsession is going to have 2 overnights in Malaga and Ibiza, also making a stop in Gibraltar. And then this last one is the Irresistible Med. This is the only one with 1 overnight in Ibiza, but some really great stops and destinations for this sailing. So just so you all know, the Beach Club at Bimini is one of our marquee destinations. Any itinerary that departs out of Miami will make our way here. And what's great about our beach club is that we get to really experience everything here. Depending on the itinerary, we're staying here anywhere from 10 to 12 hours. All of the food here is also included, so no nickel and diming. but very much inspired by European beach clubs. So anything from, shore excursions to yoga, DJ parties, bonfire and barbecues. If you want to have a more high energy, lively atmosphere, you can definitely do that. If you want to have a more laid back and chill experience, you can definitely do that. Just a lot of space to create the experience that you're looking for. And then moving on to ship number 3, Resilient Lady. So again, launching in August out of Athens. So this first one is our 7-night Greek island glow, going to Santorini, as well as an overnight in Mykonos with some other amazing stops there. And then this one is our 7-night Adriatic Sea and Greek gems. So this includes an overnight in Dubrovnik, Croatia, going to Montenegro, Corfu, Greece, and Argostoli. Again, really great destinations. There are a lot of folks who want to have a longer sailing, who just do back-to-back, since it just alternates every single week, doing the Greek island one week and Adriatic Sea the following, just because there's a lot of great destinations that don't overlap here. And then Resilient Lady will be coming again to San Juan, Puerto Rico in November when she launches there out of San Juan, like I just said. So this first one is our Southeastern Caribbean Isles that is going to Tortola, BVI, Guadalupe, Barbados, St. Lucia, Antigua, before making its way back to our home port in San Juan. And then this other one is our Sunsets in the Lesser Antilles. So this includes stops in Aruba, Curacao, Martinique, and St. Kitts and Nevis. So just going to give a quick overview of our cabins and suites. So again, we have 4 ships. They're all sister ships, mid-size, accommodating up to 2770 sailors. Keep in mind, we are definitely limiting capacity for the time being. I would say anywhere from 50 to 60%. There's 1 staff member for every 2 sailors on board. We've got over 1,400 cabins. And you can see gross tonnage, 110,000. And as we like to say, 155 Richard Bransons in length. So going to give a quick overview of some of our cabins. We definitely like to focus on a lot of solo travelers. So there's 46 cabins that have no single supplement, which is great. Again, we really want to offer very reasonable pricing. So those 46 cabins are either Solo Insider or the Solo Sea View. And then moving on to our Insider cabins, we've got 105 of these, anywhere from 105 to 177 square feet. Our Sea View cabins, we've got 95 of these, anywhere from 130 to 190. And then the majority of our cabins are our Sea Terrace balcony cabins. So there's over 1,100 of these, anywhere from 225 to 265 square feet. So we like to call these clever cabins. You'll notice definitely a different look and feel. So when you walk in as a sailor here into your Sea Terrace, it is always going to be set up as a bed. However, if you want to be able to create more space or change it from day to night, your staff attendant or you can simply slide one section to the other to create the seabed lounger right here. Again, just a great way to be able to enjoy this space more in your cabin. So just sharing some more images of our Sea Terrace. So I love this. This is kind of our like glam, not, I don't want to say glam squad, but get ready area for those who want to just get ready, listen to some music before heading out for the night or before the day. And we are also very digital, tech heavy. So right here, what I'm circling, that's our tablet. Really fun, quirky things. You know, we have obviously music happening there, but also we have really cool mood lighting. Anything from like hangover mood lighting to let's get it on mood lighting if you want to have a more sexy vibe, or if you just want a more chill namaste zen lighting, we also have that. But again, just another fun, cheeky thing that Virgin likes to offer for our sailors. And then here we have our bathroom. And these bathrooms are amazing. They are full rain shower bathrooms, not the cloth curtains either, and definitely good space. I think if you're looking for a larger bathroom, we recommend the XL Sea Terrace since it definitely creates a full bathroom experience and a larger bathroom experience. So this is one of our amazing hammocks on our Sea Terrace balconies. I'm sure some of you guys have seen these on Virgin, or at least from afar, but I'm not a hammock person, but I will say these hammocks are freaking amazing. You fall asleep in them, have a glass of wine or two, and just chill or take a nap here. And they're in every balcony for both our suites and for our balcony cabins. So moving on to our suites, we've got 78 suites comprised of 63 Rockstar suites and 15 Mega Rockstar suites. And some of the perks and amenities of having a Rockstar suite is you get access to Richard Rooftop. So that's our private lounge strictly for our suites. There's, if you want the more exclusive feel, more VIP feel, you can definitely go there. And our crew, every single day, I think it's from 5 to 7, offers unlimited champagne, which is awesome during Richard's Rooftop Happy Hour. And then select beverages on us. So when you walk into your suite, you're going to have a fully stocked bar. And you can customize it to however you want. If you want more wine, more liquor, more cocktails, or more beer, you can definitely set it up the way that you want. Everything that you see in that bar, that first round, is on us. And anything beyond that, there is a fee for that. And then you also get early booking and priority access again. So you have your Rockstar agent taking care of everything, which leads me to the fourth one. Rockstar agent, again, you have 24/7 access to them. So just going to go over some of our Rockstar and Mega Rockstar suites. Here we have our Brilliant Suite, our Cheeky Corner Suite, Sweet Aft Suite, and then moving on to our Mega Rockstar suites. So again, there are 15 of these and very obviously limited supply, but this is just if you want to be on a whole other VIP level where you have your own, what we call roadie or Mega Rockstar agent. They are there to do whatever you want, whenever you want. Also, all of the beverages here for the Mega Rockstars are included in the voyage fare as well. And you also get private transfers to and from the ship. So sorry, I forgot to share. So this is right here, this image is our massive suite. There's 2 of these, absolutely massive. It's almost 2,200 square feet. And yes, those guitars are there for you to play if you want to live that Rockstar VIP life. Here we have our Fab Suite, our Posh Suite, and our Gorgeous Suite. And just showing, again, some more visuals of our suites on board Scarlet Lady. Again, definitely more modern, hip, boutique hotel design and feel. And moving on to Richard Rooftop. So like I said earlier, all of the Rockstar suites have access to Richard Rooftop. Here are some visuals of it. Again, if you just want the more chill, laid back private area. And here are some real life photos of it when I was on board recently. So moving on to our onboard spaces. Here we have the roundabout, which is the atrium area on board Scarlet Lady, kind of just the area where great meeting place for everyone, central location, and just kind of a cool vibe where if you want to meet people, you can definitely do that here. Or if you want to get access to any of the bars, it's pretty close to all of our bars here. This is the athletic club. So this is one of our outdoor lounge areas. Here we have the perch, which is our rooftop deck, where we'll be doing sunrise and sunset yoga. And the runway, of course, where you can get some fresh air, get a whole view of everything, the sea, the water around you. Great for walking, strutting, as we like to say, or running. And then we have a lot of focus on health and wellness. So we've got B Complex, which is our fitness studio. Anything from yoga to the machines, to treadmills, bikes, ellipticals, and then of course our bike studio. So remember, all of our group fitness classes are included in the voyage fare. And here we have the aquatic club. So this is one of our outdoor pool areas. And one of my favorite spots, Redemption Spa. So this is the thermal suite area. Anything from the mud room to hot and cold plunge pools, whirlpools, salt cave. It's pretty fabulous. We do offer options if you want to just have a day pass. We kind of do them in 3-hour increments for only $39. Best $39 ever to spend on board the ship. And then, of course, we have the tune-up. So this is our nail salon for manis and pedis. Dry dock is our women's hair salon. Not forgetting about the guys. So we've got Snubble and Groom, grooming lounge for men. And we are excited to share that we have the first tattoo studio on board our ship called Squid Ink. So if you guys have ever heard of I think the reality show is called Tattoo Ink. There's one in New York and Miami. We partnered with a lot of those tattoo artists to work on board our ship. And then, of course, we have a lot of nods to Virgin music. So I've got a record shop on board called Voyage Vinyl. If you do book any of our suites, it will have a turntable in them, and you can customize whatever records you want in your suite. And then, of course, we have the groupie. So this is our private karaoke bar. There are 3 private rooms where you and your friends can get some liquid courage and start singing. This is also included in the voyage fare as well. And then Dual Reality, one of my favorite entertainment shows. So this is more of a cirque acrobatic style show, taking on a modern twist to Romeo and Juliet, but really fun. There's some death-defying stuff happening here, but one of my favorite shows on board our ship. And then, of course, the arcade. So I love this photo. If you want to relive your childhood video games, Mario Kart, Pac-Man, all of that, you can go ahead and play. And guess what? You don't even have to bring your quarters. This is all included in the voyage fare, just like an adult playground here at sea. And then, of course, the casino. So we have our full service casino. All games are available to play, definitely more of a boutique style and size. One of my favorite things about our casino is, well, actually, there's 2 favorite things. So we really, if you go to other cruise lines and go to their casino, it just feels kind of dark and dingy and all that stuff. But we really want you guys to experience, the beautiful scenery out there. So we've got a lot of spots in our casino with those windows that let you feel like you can see what's happening all around you. In addition, we have a smoke-free casino. So love that. If you don't like that smell of smoke while you're in casinos, you definitely don't have to have that experience here. So my favorite topic and subject, eateries, again, just going to give a quick overview. This is all included in the voyage fare. First, we have the Wake. This is our 2-level restaurant focusing on steak and seafood. Here we have Gun Bay, which is our Korean barbecue restaurant. Really amazing, more high energy, lively atmosphere. The crew here, they're very interactive. They play drinking games with you if you want. They give you free shots if you want to participate as well. And then Razzle Dazzle. So this is our vegan, vegetarian forward restaurant. Of course, there's a lot of healthy items. However, if you don't want those healthy items, you can order from our naughty menu, which we offer all the time. So if you want to booze it up, add meat, add fat, grease it up, you can definitely do that as well here. And then here we have the Dock House. So this is our indoor lounge. And it's part of the dock, which is our outdoor lounge area, which is in the aft, which is the back of the ship. So beautiful chill scenes here. We'll have Mediterranean carts passing around tapas and small plates here. And then the test kitchen. This is just definitely a unique experience. This is our learning laboratory restaurant. We've got cooking and mixology classes here, as well as tasting menus. Again, the tasting menus are included in the voyage fare. And here's some images of one of my last times on board the ship here at Test Kitchen, and some of the unique cuisine offered for this. But again, definitely a great experience, unique experience on board our ship. So here we have Extra Virgin, which is our modern, authentic Italian restaurant. I'm not a huge Italian restaurant person, but hands down, one of the best Italian meals I've ever had here. Gnocchi, the bolognese, it's just so amazing. Here are some images of some of our crew members on board here at Extra Virgin. And then Pink Agave is our upscale Mexican restaurant, more Mexico City street food cuisine. And then, of course, we have the galley. So remember, we don't have a traditional buffet. We have what we call our food hall, and you can think of this as more like food truck style stations. Our staff is serving everything here. A lot of items are fresh, made to order, no hands touching anything, which is obviously super important right now with no cross-contamination. But we've got anything from our sushi bar to our bakery, soup and sandwich shop, our taco bar, our pastry shop, noodle bar, panini shop, 24-hour American diner, our burger bar, and the pizza place, which is one of my favorite pizza spots ever. Really amazing food all around here. And then, of course, we have our homemade ice cream, homemade gelato shop. You know, Virgin always has to be cheeky with their name, so I love our name, Lick Me Till Ice Cream. And here is one of my best friends from work having his ice cream and gelato here. And then moving on to some of our bars. So we've got the Loose Cannon, which is our nautical themed bar. On the Rocks is our cocktail bar. Draft House is our brewery. So we've got our own Virgin Voyages brew. And Sip Champagne bar, one of my favorite spots. So this is open all the time. You can have bubbles all day and all night, but you can also order caviar here. And we also have some afternoon tea done the Virgin way here at Sip Champagne bar. Speaking of champagne, you know, again, another fun Virgin cheeky thing that we have as a sailor experience. It's called Shake for Champagne. So when you are on board and you open up your Virgin Voyages Sailor app, if you pick up the phone and actually shake it, a button will appear that says push me right there. If you push that button, we will deliver a bottle of Moet and Chandon Imperial to your exact location. Of course, it's for a fee, but it's an amazing experience. Again, if you just want to have a fabulous time on board our ship. Speaking of, here are some images just showing you what it looks like. One of my friends, again, one of my work best friends, he did this on a recent sailing, and it's a whole production, whole experience. You feel like you're living your most fabulous life while ordering the Shake for Champagne. So just as a recap, why Virgin Voyages? Of course, the Virgin brand is always about delivering amazing customer experiences. We are adults only, no kids. And we are more inclusive with all of our food, tips, and Wi-Fi included. So just want to quickly go over some offers right here, or limited time offers. So of course, you want to make sure that you have peace of mind knowing that if you book something, that we offer fair and flexible policies. So for any sailings through October 15th of this year, if you book it by March 31st, you're able to cancel up to 2 days, 48 hours before, and you will receive a full future voyage credit to use on a future sailing. In addition, we have amazing offers going on right now, where we have 20% off all of our sailings. If you're able to pay it in full, if it's a sailing 180 days out, you get an extra 10% discount off the voyage fare. And then we also offer a $100 bonus on our prepaid bar tabs, which is our beverage package. So if you are ready to set sail the Virgin way, again, please make sure to reach out to Travel Pros. We do have a special incentive for anyone who books within the next week. That is by February 17th, where depending on the cabin category, we're offering you $50 for inside and ocean view, $100 for sea terrace, and $200 onboard credit for our Rockstar Suites. Again, if you book with Travel Pros by February 17th. We wanted to just throw in an extra sailor loot per cabin, depending on cabin category. So hoping this gives you all a better feel of what Virgin Voyages is all about. Hopefully you guys are excited, and we can't wait to get you on board. And I'm happy to take any questions at this point.
Rosalind, thank you so much. I'm officially obsessed.
Awesome.
No, I absolutely love this. I love the trendiness of it. I love the sexiness of it. I love the cheeky names. It's so in, and I love the way you guys are just kind of shaking up the cruise industry with untraditional methods, which is today.
Awesome. Yes.
You know, not a cruise from 1975.
Exactly.
Out of my, you know what I mean?
Exactly. So yeah,
This
are
is
there any?
perfect. That was a great
Oh,
presentation. And
good. Thank
we
you,
need to get
Tara.
our people on board.
Yes.
But we need to get on board first to make
Yeah.
sure that everything's okay for them. I'm sure.
Yep. Of course, you need to test it out first. For sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time. Glenda, were there any questions?
No, there were no questions today.
All right.
I have
that's
a question.
everything.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
I can
Yes.
hear you.
Go ahead.
Yes.
I have a question.
Sure.
You mentioned the karaoke room and you mentioned like a Cirque du Soleil show. Can you talk any more about entertainment? Is there entertainment every
Yes.
night?
Yes.
Or is it just, can you talk more about that?
Sure, absolutely. So let me go back. Sorry, our entertainment changes frequently, but I will tell you the staples that are there. So let me go back. Sorry. Actually, I'm just going to play from here. So as far as our entertainment, what I love about our entertainment is that we are not going to do anything that you've seen anywhere else. Meaning we are working with 7 different production companies that are creating our own original content. So in addition to dual reality, we also have, and again, this is more edgy, more cheeky, more fun. We also have what's called it's called Dr. A, Dr. Ashley. She plays the role of a relationship therapist. It's nothing offensive, at least I don't think for the Virgin Sailor, but you come in. If you want to observe from afar, you can. If you want to participate with others, you can. But it's kind of like newlywed game or dating game, but for like, I don't want to say X-rated because we're not X-rated, but definitely more, racy and edgy. And it's freaking hysterical. So again, that's called Never Sleep Alone, and it's hosted by Dr. A. Again, one woman show, plays the role of a relationship therapist, more interactive with the crowds. If you want to participate in it, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Another one is called the Untitled Dance Show Party Thing. Again, it's a mouthful. It sounds weird, but it's pretty freaking amazing. So you walk into the Red Room, which is our interactive studio, and it can change the format in so many different ways depending on the performance. But Untitled Dance Show Party Thing is our dance party where we've got professional dancers happening on all different stages. It's a standing room only, and it's for 1 hour where they're just throwing things left and right at you. It's kind of just one of those things where you see the performers, they do their whole show for an hour, and you're like, I have no clue what the hell just happened, but I freaking loved it. And I know that's such a weird way to explain it, but again, this is why it's so important for you guys to go on board to watch that. There's another one called Ships in the Night. That is definitely more of the traditional, but not really traditional theater production for Virgin Voyages, where it's just a lot of dancing performers, but kind of just talking about shit that's happening right now in the world, or how we're all feeling. And sorry, I cursed, but yeah, it's all good. But yes, so Ships in the Night is not interactive, but kind of, I would say, the more traditional theater show. And again, original production, and it's also an hour long. We do also have actual bands performing. So if you've ever heard, I don't know if you guys would have heard of them, but Free Label Love, they're amazing. They perform at all of our different bars. We also have Slam Allen, who is very famous, at least in the cruise industry. He is kind of like a blues band. And again, we just kind of have these things that just pop up, performances that appear out of nowhere. Of course, we've got scheduled entertainment as well. But I will say, honestly, if you go on board for a sailing, you're not going to see the same thing every single time. So we definitely change things up, and it's all based on just things, again, popping up and happening out of nowhere. Does that kind of help?
I believe she just flashed a message that said thank you. So I believe you covered it.
Okay. Perfect.
That was awesome. Once again, great presentation. We're
Thank you.
super excited to get on board ourselves and of course to get our clients on board. And if we don't have any more questions, I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. You said we were going to be short and sweet. So we'll just
Yeah.
end it with, if you guys have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. We really, really appreciate it. And Rosalind, thanks again, once again for the presentation, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Take
Bye-bye.
care. Bye-bye.